Hello, welcome to Simple Spanish Sentences. This is the 10th video in a playlist on Spanish verb tenses and moods. In it, I'm going to share some sentences that show how to conjugate regular Spanish verbs in the imperfect tense that end in ER and IR. These two types of verbs will be covered together since they're conjugated the same way. There are a few different uses of the imperfect tense, and in this video, I'll use it to describe events in the past that happened continuously as a part of one's routine or habitually over time. This is often translated as used to in the sense that one used to do something routinely in the past, as opposed to doing something at a specific time in the past. The verbs I'm going to use to illustrate this tense are to sell, which is vender, and to live, which is vivir. Conjugating regular ER and IR verbs in the imperfect tense involves two steps. First, we remove ER or IR from the end of the verb, and second, we add the appropriate ending, as shown in the chart below. The sentences that follow will offer specific examples for how this is done. Also note that the I form and the he, she, and you form are conjugated the same way. I in Spanish is yo, and to conjugate this, we drop the ER and IR endings and add I with an accent, a. So to say I used to sell, vender becomes vendía, and to say I used to live, vivir becomes vivía. Because this is conjugated the same way as the he, she, and you form of the verb, I'll include pronouns in these sentences to emphasize who's doing the action. I used to sell food is yo vendía comida. I used to live in Mexico is yo vivía en México. You in Spanish when speaking to one person informally is tú, and to conjugate this we drop the ER and IR endings and add I with an accent, as. So to say you used to sell, vender becomes vendías, and to say you used to live, vivir becomes vivías. You used to sell cars is vendías carros. You used to live in Argentina is vivías en Argentina. He in Spanish is él, she is ella, and you when talking to one person formally is usted. To conjugate these forms, we drop ER and IR, and then we add I with an accent, a. So to say he used to sell, she used to sell, or you used to sell, vender becomes vendía, and to say he used to live, she used to live, or you used to live, vivir becomes vivía. Because these are conjugated the same way, I'll include pronouns in some of these sentences just to clarify who's doing the action. He or she used to sell with Pablo is él or ella vendía con Pablo. You used to sell with Pablo is usted vendía con Pablo. Maria used to live with Isabel is Maria vivía con Isabel. And you used to live with Isabel is usted vivía con Isabel. We in Spanish is nosotros or nosotras, and to conjugate this, we drop the ER and IR endings and add I with an accent, AMOS. So to say we used to sell, vender becomes vendíamos, and to say we used to live, vivir becomes vivíamos. We used to sell with Pablo is vendíamos con Pablo. Maria and I used to live with Isabel is Maria y yo vivíamos con Isabel. You in Spanish when speaking to multiple people informally and in Spain is vosotros or vosotras. And to conjugate this, we drop the ER and IR endings and add I with an accent, AIS. So to say you used to sell, vender becomes vendíais, and to say you used to live, vivir becomes vivíais. You used to sell food with Pablo is vendíais comida con Pablo. You and Maria used to live in Mexico with Isabel is tú y María vivíais en México con Isabel. They in Spanish is ellos or ellas, and you when talking to multiple people is ustedes. To conjugate these forms, we drop the ER and IR endings and add I with an accent, AN. So to say they used to sell or you used to sell, vender becomes vendían. And to say they used to live or you used to live, vivir becomes vivían. Because these are conjugated the same way, I'll include pronouns in some of these sentences just to clarify who's doing the action. They used to sell cars with Pablo is ellos or ellas vendían carros con Pablo. You used to sell cars with Pablo is ustedes vendían carros con Pablo. Maria and Martha used to live in Argentina with Isabel is Maria y Marta vivían en Argentina con Isabel. And you and Maria used to live in Argentina with Isabel is tú y María vivían en Argentina con Isabel. And finally, to review these conjugations, for yo it's vendía and vivía, for tú it's vendías and vivías, for él, ella, and usted it's vendía and vivía, for nosotros or nosotras it's vendíamos and vivíamos, for vosotros or vosotras it's vendíais and vivíais, and for ellos, ellas, and ustedes, it's vendían and vivían. That's all for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did and would like to support this channel, you can do that in a number of ways. Also, if you notice any mistakes, feel free to let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and take care.